In Roblox Dig It, we are going to be covering the St. Patrick's event. Let's get into it. So the first thing you want to do is when we start from Nukeville is there is a new island added to the map, which is St. Patrick's Island. Now, of course, with any new island is that you get a new collection added where you can dig up a lot of new items. Now, this is definitely you want to start doing because I'm pretty sure there are still some quite secret low serial mounts in this collection, and I will show you why. But first things first, the easier stuff. Now, once we arrive on this island, you will meet some NPCs, which is Mr. Jolly McChanter, which will give you a quest. Definitely go and talk to him, accept his quest, and just move on. Don't do anything yet, and move over to Mr. Grumpy O'Malley. He will give you another quest, accept this quest, don't do anything yet, just keep moving on. Now, then what you want to do is move over to Lucky O'Roll and accept his quest. And when you talk back to him again, I don't think I can do it again, but it's that you will have to deliver some items to him. And that's when you want to start digging, because Lucky O'Roll will give you, for completing his entire quest line, 3 Leprechaun boxes, which are very important, because once you open 3 of those boxes, you will complete the quest that was from the guy that's over there, near the well. That's why you want to accept all these quests first, so they kind of like fit in with each other. Now, once you got those boxes, I will tell you later what you need to do with them. Just make sure to do this quest, because they're very important. All right, now to some other stuff. You might have already seen them walking around here, which I think, let's see if we can find one to the left here. Oh, no, there is one on the hill. It's a leprechaun. Now, they are running away from you, and the event is Leprechaun Hunt, not for nothing, because they work the same like the aliens. Now, because what you want to do is you want to jump on top of them. Then they will get put into the ground. You want to dig them up, and don't switch away from your items once you're holding it, because you're supposed to hold the leprechaun like this. Don't switch away your items, because if you do it, as you can see, he spawns back like this on the ground. You have to jump on him again, and you have to pick him up again. Now, this is a good way for grinding experience, but for the event, just pick him up and walk over to the fountain here that's in the middle, and you will deposit the leprechaun. Why is that important? Well, as you can see, Mr. Finn O'Chance over here, he will give you a yappening dialogue. And once he's done talking and you click the first option, let's roll the dice. Yes, we are back to box gambling. Now, if you were here for these space updates, this kind of works the same. Now, at least they put the chances of some of the stuff under here. But what's really important for this box, for all of you like that are free to play in this game right now, is that you want to aim for this 25% chance of getting the throne. And I will explain you right now why that is important, because it's part of your collection. Yes, you want to dig up every single item in this collection, because once again, if you do, you are gonna get the chance to dig the 2 new mounts that are on this island, which is the Glorious Pot O' Gold and the Pot O' Luck. Now, when I got these at the end of the stream, my Galactic Pot O' Luck Gold is only number 36, so it seems a lot of people have not gotten the throne yet from the box, because the throne, which is the exotic item from here, can only be gotten from the leprechaun box, which is also only a 25% chance. Now, if you already completed this quest and also got the quest from the well, you should at this point have 4 leprechaun boxes for free, which you can then use to try and get these throne immediately. I hope you do get it, because then you can of course get the mounts, and of course this mount only right now still, as of this recording, has 60 copies. And it is a fantastic mount because it looks amazing and it can fly really fast, as you can see. I think this is right now the fastest flying mount in the game. So please make sure once you see this video to get it, because this will be your fastest transporting middle now in the sky, and of course looks fantastic. Now, there are some other items that you can get from this box of gold, which is of course some vouchers for either a skin for the shovel, which is on the right side here, which you can redeem, and then you can get the shovel skin for, I think it was the industrial shovel, if I was correct. And then there's also a backpack voucher. Now, this backpack voucher is important if you actually do get this, because it increases your backpack space to 200. Yes, we found this out by someone having it actually on our stream. He got the 1.5% chance and he got the backpack and let us know that it is 200 space for the backpack. There are also some other stuff in these boxes, which are the Fallen Stars and the Lunar Shards. Now, these will be important in a later hotfix, because the stuff that it's needed for is currently not in this update. And why is that? Well, on the changelog on the Discord server, we know that there is a way to use these Lunar Shards and Fallen Stars in the upcoming hotfix. For the Lunar Shards, is because there is a Lunar Clouds event update and a Falling Stars event update. So, for the Lunar Clouds event, if you actually have not even looked at your collection for the Lunar Clouds yet, it got updated. Now, I'm still missing one more item and one more exotic that we don't know yet how to get. I'm pretty sure this is like supposed to come from a quest or something, but your Lunar Cloud should have been updated with more items to dig up. For example, there is 2 new mythicals, which is the Dream Bubble and the Light Voucher, which still have a very low amount of copies if you're still going for this. But the Lunar Shard that you can pretty much, I think, only get right now from the boxes because the hotfix is not in yet. But if it is, then you can also dig them up at the Lunar Clouds event, is that you can use those to craft the Moon Boots, which are a new secret craftable item which grant low gravity jumps and that affects also nearby players. And the new Fallen Stars event gives you the ability to collect your fallen stars to earn a constellation cape, which is a cosmic cape which gives you a sparkling trail that also grants you flight. So you can basically fly with a cool looking cape. This is also coming in the next hotfix. Now there's also some event exclusive mounts, which are like the Nebular Moth and the Star Chaser. But there's also a major overhaul coming for the Ronks. Yes, our beloved little creatures are gonna get a rework. I don't think it's working right now because it's temporarily disabled, but it will be a new system. Because the Ronks will now be rarer, more rewarding, and less cluttered. Because every day, 10 Ronks will spawn across the map. You will have to find all 10 for maximum rewards. Now, the Ronks are also user-specific, meaning everyone gets a fair chance to collect all the Ronks. The Ronks are also no longer part of the main loot pool, and you can deposit your Ronks and roll the Ronk box for high-value prizes. Now, if you have not noticed yet, I think we're in for a good unboxing spree. We got the Leprechaun box, and now we're also gonna get the Ronk box. And if you didn't know yet, of course, we also had the Goo box. So I think you can quite surely say that Dig It players love boxes. Now, there should also be a new bank added on top of the moon where you can deposit all your stuff so you don't have to go back and forth every time to deposit some of your hard-earned treasures. Some more tiny stuff is that we now got an alien goo leaderboard, and if you looked behind me, we also have a leaderboard for the leprechauns. Now, I'm pretty sure the top players will get a reward because now we have the leprechaun leaderboard as well. And you are actually able to get a title. But that's only for the players that are in the top 50, the top 10, and the top 3, because those people are getting an exclusive reward for depositing the most leprechauns. So if you still want to get on this, make sure you grind away really quickly. Now, currently, I think the top 50 only has 200 leprechauns, so if you're still in for it, make sure to grind these as much as you can. I know I have some viewers on this list right now that are grinding away at this, but that's nice knowing that some of the top players are getting an exclusive reward. Now, there's also some new stuff added to the shop, which is the St. Patrick's pack, which gives you the pot of gold flying mounts. So if you are not gonna dig up all the items immediately and just want the flying mounts immediately, you can get the mount from the pack, which also the new backpack, which I'm pretty sure should also give you around like 200 spaces, 3 mythical magnets, and a luck boost potion, which I'm pretty sure just doubles your luck for 30 minutes. You can also, if you are not patient enough, you can buy the St. Patrick's boxes for a certain amount of Robux. So, of course, you're gonna get like a few free if you buy like a bigger bundle, but just keep that in mind. Now, they've also revamped the UI a little bit. As you can see on the left side, that's where my double XP potion currently is. So that means we now got our little buffs on the left side menu, where also the events of the server will pop up as. And once you hover over those events, it will explain to you what those events are. For example, if we got the Mammoth event, it will tell you exactly what the Mammoth event is, which is good for newer players. The UI that was firstly on the left side, which was the piggy bank, the shop menu, and the menu itself is moved to the top side. And your money and your Ronks and level are now also moved to the bottom right side. So a little bit of a UI change. If you like this UI change, make sure to let me know in the comments, which I can then give back to the developers. Right. Now, once the changes for the hotfixes that I mentioned previously are coming out, I will make an updated guide for basically how to get those new moon boots, which I think most people would still want to look for, and also how to get this new constellation cape, which also I think would look very cool. But basically, the main thing you want to keep doing is try just to get as many boxes as you can. First, do the quest to get the 4 guaranteed boxes that you can, and then move over to the leprechauns. Make sure to keep digging them up and move them over to the fountain and get to unboxing. Lastly, there are some new skins over here that you can buy, which is the Celestial Clover, the Leprechaun's Payload, and the Lucky Digger. So if you're interested in some cosmetic skins, then you can buy those and apply those to the shovels to which it belongs to. All right, and that's basically everything that we've got going on currently in the St. Patrick's update. the Leprechaun Hunt. Now, if you liked this short little tutorial guide, then make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and please come by in the next live stream we are doing on Dig It every single Saturday. And I will see you in the next new video or live stream. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend, and I wish you all a beautiful upcoming St. Patrick's Day. Goodbye.